Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Reject Films. Been quite some time since I've done a review or anything. My last one was supposed to be for that Dracula AD 72, but still haven't got around to watching that one yet. I did get this one in from Dark Sky Films. It's called Attraction. Knew absolutely nothing about this movie going into it. They sent me a link to send for a review copy, and it sounded pretty interesting, so I figured why not. I haven't, requested anything from them for quite some time. I'm not really requesting too much right now, but kind of sound like something different, and just wanted to watch something that I'm not as familiar with, like as far as the genre and everything. And sci-fi is one of those genres that I'm not, real big into, but I've always been fascinated by it. But of course, horror being my favorite genre, and comedies and stuff like that. But I do enjoy, some sci-fi movies and everything, and just, thought I'd journey back into that genre and everything. So, say it sounded interesting. Dark Sky releases some really good films, and this is in association with, I believe, what is it? Sorry, I'm making noise here. Cape Light Pictures, which is a company out of Berlin. They've released movies like Hardcore Henry, The Boy, Suspiria, and stuff like that over in Germany. And this is their first release here in the U.S. So look forward to seeing what other films they put out, in association with Dark Sky. So, yeah, this movie is from 2017 and is available December 4th here in the U.S. Here is the case to it here. A lifetime to wait, a moment to choose, being the, take a look at the back here. If you guys want to pause it and read it, do whatever. And there's a look at what the aliens look like, which we'll get into here in a little bit. There is some inside artwork as well. Just a little. You can see that is the ship there. It is a aircraft trying to take it down. So at least they did something on the inside, And it did come with a nice shiny slip cover as well. Got a real good shine to it. Pretty cool. Yeah. So this movie, I'll run through, just briefly the synopsis. Kind of start out with a meteor shower getting ready to take place over Moscow, and everybody's out, checking out the meteor shower and everything, and the military spots this object and goes out, tries to shoot it down. They don't know what it is, and in the process of them shooting it down, it crashes into Moscow on Earth, and it basically revolves around one main character. I believe her name is Julia. That's what they call her in this. Anyways, in the American version, it is dubbed in English. It doesn't seem like her name would be pronounced that. I think it's like Yulia or Tulia or something, but we'll just go with Julia. It's her and her boyfriend and her best friend there at the beginning, are in the midst of the destruction that takes place once this spacecraft is shot down, and they're trying to figure out a way to pretty much get these aliens out of here at that point. The government has, the military and everything has set up a perimeter around where this crash took place, and her boyfriend and his friends, this group of people, tried to sneak in and, like I say, take these people out, take these aliens out, or, get them out of here. And in process, one of them ends up saving her, and kind of try not to give everything away, but I have to, mention some things, so there will be spoilers. In process, one of the aliens ends up saving her, and he comes out of his suit. It's they are pretty much human form inside these suits, and she decides to save him for saving her, and a whole lot of events after that happen. I'm not going to go into everything, but man, this was a really, really good film. It is more of a take on, and we've seen it before in films that they're not the enemy, we are our own enemy. What happens to mankind when things like this happen. We go against each other, we go against the government, we go against whatever, instead of banding together and trying to figure out a way through disaster or anything like that. We just act against each other and don't want to work together with each other. They're here trying to in order to get their spacecraft out of here, they're trying to get water and stuff, so they're kind of taking our resource of water, and the government's like handing out water at one point, and when stuff starts getting rationed out from the government, people go crazy and fight against it, and things like that happen, riots and everything. And the other main thing to this movie is the person, I'll say, out of the suit that saves the main character. There is a love story between them two, and it's more about their relationship and everything than anything else there for a while. But and her boyfriend, getting jealous of their kind of relationship, and he kind of goes crazy and everything. I'm not going to go too deep into detail, but man, especially going through stuff I'm going through in life right now, some things in here really, really, got to me, as opposed to as times they would before. I mean, just because, life happens, and just certain things hit you harder when there's things going on. But just a beautiful film, though. I love the way this movie was shot. The special effects are amazing. Yeah, the music choices, I loved all the music in here. I will say, it starts out real actiony, like I said, with the meteor shower and then the spaceship crashing and everything like that. Then it's just a long period of really not a whole lot of action till the last act in here. But you have also the main leader of the military, him and his daughter. You have like stuff in their relationship, and you find out stuff about her mom and things that happen like that. And you really care about the characters in here, though, which is what I really liked. I mean, a lot of movies like this, you really don't give a shit about who lives, who dies, whatever. But in this one, you definitely become attached to the characters, especially the main, Julia, and the main, I'll say, alien, and especially their relationship and everything. You really feel for them. And yeah, it's a pretty long movie. I think it ran about 2 hours and 13 minutes with the credits and everything, which IMDb only has it at 1 hour and 57, but I guess, the credits is another 13, 14 minutes. But I started taking notes on this, but then I just really got into the movie, so I don't have a whole lot of notes to go over, but it's just, I love movies like this where, the enemy is no longer the enemy. We become our enemy. I love that, take on mankind, about how, just how destructive we are to each other. And, there's some things that are said in here, like the Earth's only going to last another, 600 years, and mankind will pretty much take itself out and everything. And that's all we're really doing, is just destroying ourselves nowadays. It's just ridiculous, But you do have some features on here. I'm not going to get too deep into that. Everybody has their opinions, but you have young actors, superstars, promo reel, visual effects breakdown, a trailer, and a teaser. I'll try to leave a link to the trailer on here as well. young actors and superstars is only about 2 minutes apiece. Promo reel is about 3 minutes, and the visual effects breakdown is a little over 9 minutes. Like I said, the film is dubbed in English. You can change it to, Russian with English subtitles, but it starts out already in English, and all the features are in, Russian with English subtitles. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to go too deep into this movie just because there's so much that happens that I want to leave for you guys to experience yourself. I didn't want to give away that inside of the suit is a human type, person, but that's like the main plot of the movie, I guess. So, but their relationship between him and Julia is really well done, and the jealousy of the boyfriend and everything else, and yeah. If this sounds interesting to you guys at all, definitely check it out. Like I said, it's available on December 4th, which is next Tuesday, depending on when this video goes up. But yeah, check out the trailer. Like I said, I'll try to remember to leave the link below. And thank you for Dark Sky for sending this out for review. Highly recommend this one, guys. Even if you're not big sci-fi people, like I say, I'm not either. But this movie, just even being a 2-hour or more movie, I didn't want this to end. I wanted to continue seeing the story of these two main characters grow, and everything is just some of the acting was a little off, but I think that's partially due to the dubbing. I think if I would have watched it in the original language and everything, it would have been better. But aside from that, yeah, just the story and everything. Like I said, the music choices and everything was just really well done, and definitely one worth checking out, guys. So I will try to get my review done for the that Dracula from Warner Archive as soon as I can. I started watching it and something happened and I never finished it. So yeah, I got to try to get back to doing these and doing other stuff and try to get out of this. I don't know, this groove I'm in. I don't even want to say groove, but this, yeah. I can't find the word I'm looking for here. Yeah, but I gotta start getting back to doing stuff, guys. And so any recommendations? I do have some of my movies up at the place I am staying right now, so I can actually access some things. If you guys are wanting reviews for anything, like I have all my boutique label stuff, Scream Factory, Arrow, Kino titles, Blue Undergrounds, Vinegar Syndromes, all my 88s, stuff like that available to me right now. Not my entire collection, but just kind of taking a break from life right now, guys. And but I do want to try to get back to doing some stuff on here. So let me know if you guys end up checking this movie out. I'm not sure. I'm sure it'll be available at Walmart and stuff, at least on DVD. But yeah, definitely worth a watch, guys. If you guys got to stream it, do whatever. I definitely recommend it. So that's it for this video, guys. Sorry I didn't go too into detail on the synopsis, the storyline of it, but yeah, just check it out. And I'll catch you guys on the next review or whatever I do. And take care. Bye.